Thank you guys for clicking on the video. I am Sully, and you'll have to let me know how this goes. The setup for this video is pretty weird. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but I just built my new PC, and I need another monitor, and I'm still getting stuff moved over to the PC. So what I have up now is on one laptop, I have the game and my audio recording set up on the laptop, and then using my in-house or my Wi-Fi, I'm streaming the game to my PC and I'm playing off my PC. So my mic is hooked up to the laptop for the recording, but my mouse and these movements that you're seeing with the mouse are on the PC. So I just gotta say, the setup is crazy, but I want to get back in the Hockey Manager, and I do love this game. I enjoy it a lot. I do have a review coming out for it, and so I'm looking forward to that. But nonetheless, let's get back to our Capitals GM mode. And so I want to get into something last episode, which was like 2 weeks ago. I'm terrible with these. They talked about Keith Yandle, how he had such a great game, and we talked. Well, scratch that. We talked about, as my phone goes, we talked about how he was traded. He was traded away to San Jose from Florida. That was sort of the big trade. I think it was Mikhail Bodker went back for him. From Florida, San Jose sent Mikhail Bodker to him to Florida for and San Jose got Yandle, and he's had a great night. He had 4 assists, 4 points in just about a period of play, so he's worked out well. So Chris Bork is back, and I remember we left injuries on, and so we've been trying to adjust with the injuries and how things are going. And the big thing was it was a little bit early. We're coming off a 4-3 loss to Calgary. Just to refresh, it was an overtime loss, and we've had already, 3 overtime losses, but we're getting points, so I guess, that's really all that matters. Let's check the standings real quick for you guys and see where we're at. Uh, we're fourth in the Metropolitan. It's early. I'm really not going to, I'm not going to really get all antsy about things now. I do want to think, though, I think Ovechkin as a perimeter shooter, I think twice that we can sort of change that. Um, I would like for him to be a power forward. I think he would be a good perimeter shooter and a power forward. I think that's probably his, that's where he should be. And then, for the global tactics, or where is it? Tactics in general, we're using a torpedo attack, the 2-2-1, two-man defense setup that attempts. I think we're going to change the, I think we're going to change, why did I do that? I think we're going to change the tactics a little bit because, for me, I don't really like I'm not sort of a fan of the torpedo style, maybe for the Capitals. I don't know. I just don't, um, I mean, they are most familiar with it, so, well, no, are they? Yeah, it goes from, yeah. So they're most familiar with the torpedo system with the long breakout passes. The only thing is, I don't know if that's really like a good system for us. I just don't know if the torpedo system is best, and I think the familiarity may be because of the coaching, and it could be the players that we have too. Um, but again, we'll keep going, and we'll see. We'll see what the deal is. How the tactics are. We're using the neutral zone trap. I think that's good for us. We're a speedy team, and we do have some rookies. So, but I think all in all, it's not. I think that's fine. And I think that's gonna be it. I think we can get back to simulating. We don't have any injuries. Let's check the power play real quick. Backstrom Ovechkin. So they have Burakovsky as a All right, so I'm gonna switch Ovechkin, and then I think for a left winger, um, huh, I think I'm gonna put Kuznetsov. Let me check something about Kuznetsov real quick. Does he shoot? Where is he? Where is he? He's left-handed. Um, is Oshie right? Let me check. He's right. Okay, so that works out. We can switch, and I'll put Oshie on the left, and then we'll put Kuznetsov on the right. And then we'll put Marcus Johansson at center. And then we'll put Justin Williams, Backstrom, Beagle, Kuznetsov, Oshie. I mean, we could put Burakovsky, give him some, yeah. Because Burakovsky's right. He's left, but we'll just try it out. I mean, we don't have to have the 1T. Let's just see how that works. We'll go to simulate to next game. Bork is back, which I mean shouldn't really. Oh, I forgot these things. Oh man. All right. So we're gonna send him to the active roster, and so I don't. Hold on. Do we need to adjust? No, we're good. Okay, so we can leave the lines as is. So we're gonna simulate to next week, and this streaming thing is pretty weird because like when I right clicked on my like on the stream from the game, it didn't bring up the options, but on my laptop where the game is like being actually played on, it did. So like I said, guys, until I figure out a more, I don't know, we may only do a couple seasons with the Caps, and then I may close it. And once I have my setup, we'll once I have my setup ready, we'll restart with another team. Once we win the cup, maybe, because that really is my. I just want to bring Ovi a cup. That's the end game. So the game's saving right now. That's why it's taking a little bit of time on the 31st. So we're just going to we're gonna wait for it to do its thing. But the big thing I want to look out for with this team is just the production. We can't be afraid to make some moves, and we lose to Winnipeg 2-1 in another shootout, another overtime loss. I mean, I guess the good news is we're getting points, but still, I don't know like what's really going on with our scoring. Seems pretty low for a team that has a lot of offense. You would think a lot of offense. So, anyways, so man, maybe I just need to turn off those month-to-month saves for the game because after it seems like it takes a little bit of time. Yep, we're just more waiting around. Yep, more waiting. The other thing too I want to look at is Toronto got beat 4-1 by the Oilers. So two young stud teams going at it. West Coast match, Anaheim knocked out LA. And yeah, the game. All right, there it goes. All right, so here we go. After all that, there we go. Finally. So hopefully the sim picks up a little bit. I know it was a little bit boring. I was trying to talk through it, but I think next time I'm just turning off month-to-month saves because I think it clearly from what you're seeing, it just slows down the pace of the video. So we're gonna keep on going along here. And this save has been like feels like 2 minutes. All right, so here we are. So we have no game today. As you can see, Montreal tacked on 9 goals, 5 in that third. What a period. So Winnipeg, we win. There it is. Finally get that scoring. 3 goals though in the third period. I like that, and we beat Winnipeg at home, which is good for us. And finally, you know, we started. I hope this sets a trend that we can avoid these overtime, you know, just losses, you know, and we can build off that. So we're playing Florida, and Florida has Mikael Bacher. I hope that was the trade that went down. We lose 6-4. Can we find it? Can we find it? There it is. 4 goals in the second. That pretty much was our downfall. We did score in each period, but again, that 4 goals, not really what we're looking for out of that game. And so we're going to try and continue on. I hope my goal is to get through this, November and then see what happens. So trade between Buffalo and St. Louis, nothing big there. Rick Nash reached 400 goals. Yep, so nothing. We're going to check the standings just to see where we're at in the NHL, just to see like where we sit. We're still 4th, so I mean, my big thing is the playoffs, and if we can get to the playoffs, that's great. If not, I think if we don't make the playoffs this year, I think that we would have to look at seriously retooling. And by seriously retooling, I mean Johansson would have to go. So we lose in a shootout to San Jose. We talked about overtime losses. And, you know, the good news is out of these losses, we're at least getting points. But it seems like we have this problem of win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one, lose one. And I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. So, yeah, it's weird. Playing the Blackhawks, we play a back-to-back. So we shut out Chicago. Now we're on the road, back-to-back road games against Carolina, and we win 2-1. So that's good. Finally, I feel like it's our first back-to-back W. So that is good news for us. I'm happy about that. So we're just gonna keep on going on here. And if we can just pick up a couple more wins, you know, I'd be fine with that. And you know, again, the thing that I don't like that the change they made is when you're doing these mass sims like this, I personally don't really care about the day-to-day box scores. I like seeing we beat Columbus. So earlier, I think we lost them 6-4. We came back and beat them. I like having the seeing the mass. We have another overtime loss. I like seeing the mass like points leaders, the assist leaders, and the standings all in that screen. You know, I think that's better than day-to-day stuff for mass sims. But that's just my opinion, you know. So we win 3-2. So our only, you know, in this middle of this great streak, we're having this point streak for games. Our only loss came to Pittsburgh, I think, in that overtime loss. So we've played Columbus now, I think, 3 times this season. And we win dominantly 5-2. So November's starting to trickle down. We're starting to get into December. And I think just because I don't want to make this video too long, I'll end it right before December. And I'll turn month-to-month saves off. So hopefully we won't have, you know, that time where it picks up. Excuse me, guys. I have to cough. I didn't want you guys to hear me coughing. I've been really struggling with this flu, but I hope I'm finally kicking it. I really do. So tomorrow we play St. Louis, and let's see what happens. Yikes. 7-1 we lose to St. Louis. So, all right, you know, we have a little bit of a terrible game. Hopefully we can bounce back against Buffalo. Still, this month has been good to us. We lose 2-1. Was it overtime? No, it wasn't overtime. This month has been, you know, we had a couple winning streaks. I still don't like. We're not really building consistency, which is a little bit unfortunate. We win the shootout to Toronto. So we're coming up. I don't think. Do we have another game in November? Let's see. I don't think we do. All right, I'm gonna stop it. I'm just gonna stop it right here, and I'll simulate to the next game. and then we can go from there. So Beagle back soon. Is Beagle may be coming back because I know we've sort of missed him. So once he comes back, he'll be great. He'll add some defensive depth to the team, and also he's a great face-off guy. Eller's back. So yeah, so Eller's back, which is great for us because he also brings stability down the center. So once we get him back, he'll be good to go. We have the scouting reports. Pacioretty, great performance, great performance. Okay, so we're not missing much. Let's check the standings, just see where we are, take stock in the NHL. So we're actually second in the Metropolitan. It's really tight. Let's go to conference to get a more full picture. So while we are in our division second, we are seventh, practically eighth in the conference. And the big thing is like Pittsburgh clearly has an advantage over us. So they're doing great. Our goal differential is +1, which I'm not really too sure if it's our lack of scoring or our defense that is the problem. Let's go to standings. Actually, stats. That's what I needed. Let's check stats. Stats, please load. Come on, stats. Don't crash, game. I believe in this. Thank you. All right, so here we go. See, they should just keep this. They should just make this. So you see, it looks like Ovechkin really isn't. We don't have really anyone anywhere to my knowledge. Let's go team stats. All right, so for goals a game, we currently are. Oh no, we need the goals. Yeah, goals a game. The offense is not really doing much. That's pretty much it. And then goals against. All right, so it seems like it's more the offense. And then we allow. I think we allow. Not we're averaging right where the Penguins are, so I think it's more the offense that's the problem. It may be Ehlers and Beagle once they come back, but I think it's weird because yeah, I mean I don't know why it said we're ready to come back. I mean maybe they've had injury, but I don't know. The lines maybe mixed up. Maybe we should bring up Johansson, juggle the lines, maybe drop Oshie to play on that second line. Or bring up Williams. I mean, something needs to be changed because currently the offense isn't doing anything from what we've seen. So, I'm going to leave it here, guys, for this video. Hope you guys enjoy. I always say this at the end of these videos, but I'm hoping to roll these out more. Really quickly, I just want to give you guys a look at the farm. What's going on down in Hershey. We have the goaltender prospect. We have some good prospects coming along. Nothing crazy yet. Verana, he's doing well. He should be up in a year or two, hopefully. And then we have Bowie, depending on how you announce it or pronounce it. Excuse me. So, things are coming along nicely for Washington. I think with the main club, it's just the offense. And I don't know if we want to look to a trade. I don't know how we want to. I don't know what we want to do to help, help our offensive issues because right now it is offense. The defense is playing all right, especially with Holtby and net, but we really need to work on getting more shots on the net. That seems to be the problem. So I'll leave it here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let me know how you guys liked it. And let me know, just let me know, like, I don't know, just let me know how you guys like the structure of the videos. And let me know if there's anything you would like me to do with Washington. Because I know, let me just know if there's anything you would like me to do. If there's anything you'd like me to do with Washington. So, as always, I will see you guys later, and have a good day.